Welcome back all my aspiring pattern makers and my future fashion designers. Today, I am going to show you how to make this exotic top. Now this exotic top can be worn with a pair of pants, or it could be worn with a pair of shorts, or it can also be worn with a skirt. This top is exotic because you can wear it in various styles. You can turn it around where you have the slit to the front, and that can create a different style. Or you can drop it off one of the shoulders and have it underneath your armpit, and one is on the shoulder, and that is another style also. Or it could be worn like this. So without further ado, let's get into me showing you how to make this top so that you can wear it well with a pair of pants, a pair of shorts, or a skirt. So let's get right into it. First, you will need a piece of fabric that is 1¼ yards by 56 inches wide. If you choose to use the 45-inch wide, you're not going to get much on the length of the top when it goes across. So I would suggest that you get a 56-inch wide, or it could be even a 60-inch wide. That is fine. So before you get started, I like for you to measure your shoulder circumference. And what I mean is that you're going to place your tape measure around like this, and you are going to take your measurement. Now, mark you, I have here 36. I'm not going to use this exact measurement because I want to make sure that it sits on my shoulders right here and it doesn't fall off. So I'm going to minus 1 inch from this. So when I take off 1 inch from this 36, which I'm going to make it 35 inches, and then I'm going to divide that by 2, which is going to be 17.5. So I need a 17.5 opening across the top of the fabric. Remember now, if it's the opening, times that by 2 is going to give me that 35 inches. So you have your fabric, and one thing I can say to you, you can go ahead and make a block, which is a pattern for this. And when you create that pattern, you are going to use the width of not the 56 inches wide for the fabric, but you're going to lay it out where if you're taking half of the 56 inches wide fabric, then you would have 28 inches. So with that 28 inches, you're going to place that on the fold of the fabric. Since you are using 1¼ yards, so 1¼ yards is literally 45 inches. If you decide to make it a little bit longer, that is fine. It's because literally when you fold it in two, you now have 22.5 inches. So if you think that that finished edge of say 21 inches is not enough and you want to make it longer, you can go ahead and buy more than 1¼ yards of fabric for that desired length. So you're going to fold the fabric in two. So it's already folded, so it is now not showing you 56 inches wide all the way. It is already folded when you buy the fabric, or if it is not folded when you bought it. So you're going to have that 56-inch wide folded, and it's now going to be 28 inches wide, and you have 45 inches in length. So you're going to fold it again, that 45 inches in length, and you will now get 22.5 inches. So now that you have the pattern laying on top of the fabric, you are going to cut along the folded edge all the way down across that 28-inch wide. So literally you're cutting the piece of fabric in two. So you're getting 2 blocks right there. So once you cut that in two, the top part is no longer folded. Only the side opposite the selvage edge is folded. Then you are going to place a notch in from the folded edge, which is going to be placed at 8.5 inches in. If your shoulder width is wider, like you could use say 17 3/4, you can use 8 3/4 opening if your desired width is going to be 17.5 inches. Once you place your notch at that desired distance for the opening, that is 8.5 inches from the fold, then 9 inches over, you're going to place another notch, and that other notch is going to be there because you're going to sew between those 2 notches, and then the other part you're going to leave open. So after you've cut out the fabric, then you are ready to sew. But before you take this to the sewing machine, you need to pin it. So you have your fabric like this. This is where the notch is from the fold, the 8.5 inches in, and then 9 inches right here. So you are pinning the right sides together, and then you are going to sew between these two pins that are here. So let's take this to the sewing machine and continue with this. So now you're ready to sew this exotic top, and you're going to pin the right sides together. So you will pin by the notches. After you've placed the right sides together, you're going to pin there. And this is the opening area for the neck. So you are going to have these two together, and I would suggest that you also put a mark or a pin for your center back or center front. So I'm going to put a notch here for your center back or your center front on this. All right, you just put a notch right there. And the reason I said that is because I'm going to place a label right there, and it is good when you place the label that you're placing it right at the center. So this is a 9-inch section that I'm going to sew by, and you're going to use 5/8 of an inch, or you can use 3/4 of an inch. It is what you prefer, but you can go ahead and do so. Make sure the needle is embedded into the fabric, and then you will go ahead and start and do a back stitch as usual, and you have your seams together, and you're going to sew this. And then you can skip to the next one. That is the opening now. So we're moving up. We're going to the other part that is pinned. Place your needle into the fabric and then remove the pin. Please do not sew over the pin. Do a back stitch to start, and you will sew all the way down. Now after you've done this, right, so you will have the two 9-inch area that has the seam. Then you will take this to the iron board and you will iron the seams open. You must do that. Now that you have the seams pressed open, right, this is just the two seams. So this is the first seam. Then you have the opening, and I place my tag here from now so I know where is the front or the back. It doesn't matter, it's up to you, but I place my tag here, and then I'm going to sew around the entire thing. After you have stitched along where the two seams are, then you have to clean finish the other edges of the garment. For the bottom end of the top, you can use the 3/4 of an inch there, or you can use 1/4 of an inch all around, but you must clean finish all of the edges around. The finished edge would be about 1/4 of an inch. You don't need it to be any wider than that. And as you are sewing along, make sure that you are leaving the needle into the fabric so that the fabric is not going to pull away. All right, it's securing it. Now I'm sewing the other side where I'm turning under the edge of the fabric to give it a clean finish look, and you sew all along. So this is the side where I will place the tag, and I'm just going to use a tag because this is like a one-size-fits-all outfit. So I will place the tag there. I don't need to put a size tag for the label. So I'll just put the one that says Made in USA. And you will continue to the end. So this is what the finished product look like. This is the side, right? And this is the 9 inches here that would sit on the shoulder, and this is the opening. And the opening here is literally 17 inches. All right, so this is the opening, 17 inches for it to go over the neck. and then you have the closed part here and then the edge, and this is what it looks like. Okay, you can wear this exotic top in various ways. You can wear it where the seams are towards the center front or the center back, and this would be the opening, or you can wear it where you will have one shoulder out and one part is underneath the other arm, or you can wear it where you have both are sitting on the circumference of your shoulder, or you can also do it where one is up towards the neck and the other is draping sideways down the shoulder. You can also tuck the front in to the pants or skirt or the shorts that you're wearing and just have the back free flowing. So there are several ways that you can wear this, and you can even have this where it is draped, and that's another style. Be creative and wear this in various types of styles and go out there and rock. It is summer, so it's time to rock, 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 rock. So in conclusion, now that you know how to sew this exotic type of top, I hope that you will go ahead and make one for yourself. Not just simply make one, you can make several in various colors. Notice I made one in a print, and you can also make it in other colors so you can wear it during the summertime and just be free. Don't just sit there and wonder what you're going to wear for the summer. Take a trip to the fabric store and buy yourself a 1.25 yards or a 1.5 yards of fabric by 56 inches wide, or it could be by 60 inches wide. It doesn't matter if it is much longer. It is up to you. Wear it in various styles. Don't just limit yourself to just one off-the-shoulder type, but make sure that you are wearing it in the various styles and enjoy your summer as you are stepping out in style. So with that being said, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, hit that like button also and share this video with others around the world so they too can go ahead and make this exotic top. Thank you for watching, and see you soon on the next video to come. Bye now. Cheers.